Alright, so we're taking a look at these LED lights. They're 4.5 inches around. They look pretty high quality. Definitely pretty robust metal backing as opposed to the factory lights. Looks like it takes the same connector. And these are going to replace the factory fog lights on a 2013 through 14 F-150. These are retained by one adjustment screw and a spring, and I'm gonna remove that spring and pop the housing out the front. Okay, I just used a small Phillips to remove this screw with this spring here. Once I get this out, the whole fog light should be able to come straight forward. Okay, once you get the screw with the spring out and this electrical connector disconnected, there is some pivots over here that you just need to pry back to allow this lens to pop out. Just showing a comparison between the factory plastic housing and the LED. Feels like a metal housing as well, but essentially they look like they are quite a bit better quality. We'll see how bright they are in just a bit. So these lights do come with screws to install with the new housing here, and some new springs as well that replace the factory hardware. However, I got one good screw, and then I have a screw that's not even threaded. So I got to see if I can find one like that before I can finish this job. But this has been my only complaint thus far. Okay, so I have the new ones in. It turns out that screw issue wasn't even a problem because the factory hardware fit better anyway. But I got it somewhat adjusted based on eyeballs. I'll adjust it a little further once it gets dark out, but definitely a clean look. I did turn them on to see how bright they were. They do work good. I will have some more. You compare that to the factory, it's just night and day difference. So as soon as I'm able to get some darkness to where I can adjust these better and see how bright they are, I'm gonna wait to do the other side. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the passenger side, installing the Z-Offroad light here. I've already undone the spring and screw for the adjuster. And now I just need to pop that bolt out. So what I did is I took a screwdriver and got in on the inside, and you can see that tab holds the pivot for the adjustment here. And now that I got the one side loose from the front, I'm gonna get back here and pop the other side loose for the screwdriver as well. And the new one pops in and it pivots until get the adjuster hooked up. Yeah, these are definitely brighter and they look sweet. Color matches my HID headlamps perfectly. Quite a bit brighter, definitely a noticeable difference.